With the help of getting someone to be my co-host and a moderator so not like half of the server, shouts Remix, Points was made. But what is Points? Points is a skill and point-based camp where it kinda went like one of those algorithm things with those stickmen and challenges. You're given points on how well you did, and the contestant with the least amount of points gets eliminated after the round. And the points go up each time until there's one person left. And yeah, I basically turned that concept into a camp. On July 5th, advertising started. I went to as many servers as I could. I got a couple of partnerships. It didn't go too well necessarily, but for a count of 10, I think we did pretty good. On July 10th, the signups ended and a total of 18 people signed up. 10 of them were going to be contestants and 2 are going to be replacements. And after some good thinking, 8 contestants were chosen based off the signups. We got 2 golden choices, one for both of us, and 2 replacements of course. So now that we're ready, we got 10 contestants, the price of free art, bragging rights, and notoriety. This is the Point Season 1 summary. This first challenge was made a really simple one. Find a grocery list. Yes, that is what I did for the first challenge of the camp. Out of the 3 categories challenges can be based off of, creativity, humor, and effort, the first challenge was based off of these 2. And out of the 10 contestants still in for this challenge, 7 of them did it, 2 excused, and 1 didn't participate at all. When someone excuses, they get 1 pity point instead of 1 they would have gone if they participated. Dinner goes for DMPing, but they get absolutely nothing. Doing one or the other gives you a strike, and you need 2 to be striked out and replaced. So here are all the challenge results for round 1. And because there's no other points to add on, these are the round 1 points. And because the live basically hit end with a bunch of more moment stuff than points, 10th place goes to them. This is definitely the worst way to become first boot. Someone has to fulfill that placement, even though they don't want to. The second challenge obviously has a lot of continuity to the first one, obviously, and a story. Now the hosts got the grocery list, they went to get everything they needed for the rest of the season. That includes unlimited food for the contestants to make them a delicious gourmet meal. Except Counter can't actually eat. And that's it. It's as simple as the challenge can get. This challenge was based off of one of the 3 categories, being creativity, and out of the 9 contestants present for this challenge, 8 of them did the challenge, extremely increasing massive colorful balls excused. So these are the challenge results for round 2. And these are the round 2 points. Unfortunately, caring about yourself rather than the camp caused the elimination, and I can't say I'm surprised about this. May your finger rest well for a possible return next season. The third challenge was to spice up what was once a binary little background that I just found on the internet. And this challenge didn't go too well. It kind of halted some of the players from doing stuff because of a certain thing I'll never talk about. All raising categories were present in this challenge, so I didn't have to worry about anything specifically. And out of the 8 contestants present for this challenge, 5 of them did it, 2 excused, and 1 DMP'd. It's kind of a shame really, but whatever. Here are the challenge results. And here are the round 3 points. And unfortunately, the pattern is starting to become clear. Jigsaw is now eliminated and it's quite unfortunate. But hey, he exceeded both of our expectations, so personally, I consider this a win. Brief intermission. This is when I realized that changing the increase of placement points for basically nothing just for simply not doing the challenge was almost, if not practically, a death sentence. So what did I do about it? Nothing. Obviously it's going to need to be altered in future seasons, but this is a 10 contestant season. It needs to be harder. Oh fucking hell, I almost lost my voice there. Okay. I decided to have an Illuminati in a 10 contestant season for no actual reason other than the fact that it's pointless and funny, so I had no other challenge ideas, and then I thought, and now it's to assassinate another contestant who's still in the game for his free spot, I guess. And for some reason, this challenge and this challenge only, everyone does it. No excusing, no DMPing. I'm gonna lock my windows tonight, you guys scare me. But hey, on another note, these are the challenge results. And these are the round 4 points. And we have our Illuminati Cup, Static Splodge. I hate to say it, but I did see it coming. It's a shame, but hey, someone has to fill the spot, like someone had to be last place. Oh yeah, fun fact, I was originally going to deduct points from who was the most assassinated in the entries, but 2 people tied, so that dick move went out the window. With 6 people left, the stakes are somewhat higher, and this challenge just had to be topical, because the next challenge was to do something stupid and apparently cancel-worthy to make an apology video out of it. It was the first 2-part challenge, and I think the only one, I'm not too sure yet. The challenge was only based off of humor because I've lost hope in humanity and I need an excuse to feel emotion again. I don't want to be an emo anymore. Let me out. And out of the total 6 contestants present, 4 did the challenge, 1 excused, and 1 DMP'd. And here are the challenge results. And here are the round 5 points. As the pattern continues, Fafa is sadly eliminated from the game. But do you want to say something, Fafa? Fafa. Well, at least we're at the halfway mark now. 5 people are left, and the challenges are getting a bit more difficult now, with this challenge basically being king of the hill. Wait, no, not the show. You know what, I have a diagram to represent this. This challenge rating category was effort, because if done right, this challenge will be pretty interesting using that category. And out of the total 5 contestants present, all of them did the challenge, so this was pretty neat, but this gives you nothing else to say. So, here are the challenge results. And here are the round 6 points. This elimination did take me by a bit of surprise, because I thought some placements would be swapped around, but nope. Everyone's still in their same point placements, and that's boring. But Counterfeit Nickel has to bite the dust. Really though, it's best off to end on a mildly higher note, and you can go to bed now. Good night. Darius, it's your favorite number of people left in the game. How do you feel about that? Fuck that hurt. But anyways, the 7th challenge was to jump off the hill from last challenge onto a moving mattress. If you'd fail, you have to start all over again. Honestly, I'll give props to people who actually include that little part, because I don't think anyone's going to pay attention to that. Either that or they're just lazy. Unfortunately, during the start of this challenge, Cortese decided to quit due to personal reasons. It was a shame really, but I gotta respect the wishes of my contestants. Well, to a certain extent. But now, we're in a dilemma. Do I have to bring a contestant in this late in the game, even though it would be confusing and unfair, or would I have to cancel the elimination because, well, someone's been eliminated, but that would be boring. But I thought of something, and decided to ask Lewis this. So, with the elimination still happening, everyone did this challenge out of fear. And actually, I'm just kidding. But everyone knew what their fate would be, and to be honest, so did I. So here are the challenge results. And here are the round 7 points. It's a shame really that when it both actually happened and in this summary, this whole thing has been boring. Sorry peace sign, but I guess in this count, the end of the game is way more boring. But congrats on being 3rd. But I got nothing else to say. I'm really sorry. Crack pipe. Surety. Everyone saw this coming, but they only got 1 more challenge left to decide the winner of the easiest count that isn't considered a mini count. And this one has a lot to talk about, let me tell you now. So, let's see what they had to go through. After a good month, these two now have to face one of the challenges of all time. Not only do they get an extra 2 days turn the usual 3 to 5, the eliminated contestants get to contribute to this finale by deducting 20 points from one of them. Probably because, well, I'm evil, but this might make it a tad bit closer and aka less boring. Let's just get to the challenge now instead of writing these stupid things. So, the 8th and final challenge of the season is to bake a pie, send it to the sun, and return back to home base. This wasn't my idea whatsoever. This concept was made by my main man Numbers after spelling out some random shit in the VC. Honestly, I loved it, so I just turned it into the challenge with his consent, of course, because he's a host as well. And let me tell you, everyone else loved it. And actually, I don't think I can say anything else, challenge explanation-wise. I think we can finally go on to the one question you'll have. Who won the season? To start this finale off, we're gonna go through all the sabotaging, and out of all the 8 jurors, 7 of them did it. And I decided to do this in the most goofy way possible visually. A very serious interview. The irony is crazy there, guys, I know.
Alright, who will you take points away from?
Crackpipe. Can I take 10 points off of both?
No.
Can I just steal all but 1 point?
Vote!
Fine, I'll take 20 off of Sherry.
Jigsaw?
I'm gonna choose Crackpipe for disadvantage and Bake Me Rail.
Wait, you're not real? What the fuck?
Fafa.
Okay, I didn't think about this.
I decided to be evil and take 20 from Crackpipe. Shirley, 20 points off of Crackpipe.
Alright, we're done here.
So, as a quick summary, Shirley has lost 60 while Crackpipe has lost 80. I won't go into the points until the end. Now, regarding finalists, both of them obviously did a challenge. Their entries were based off of all rating categories and how well each of them did at each part. And honestly, it was hard to rank them, but hey, we got over it. So, here are the challenge results. And here are the round 8 points. But, don't start anything yet, we still need to subtract the points. So, for the final time, for now at least, here are the final points. So, it's official. Crackpipe has won Point Season 1. Now, to be fair, this has been a 10 contestant season, so it may not mean much to others, but this does mark history as the first winner of this camp. But, yeah, I have to admit, Points had its flaws, but it was fun still doing it because I had someone to host with me. So why not milk the shit out of it until it runs dry? I think it's obvious where this is going. On August 18th, aka tomorrow, Point Season 2 sign-ups will be starting. If you want to have a chance to be a contestant, join the Points Discord server, which will be in the pinned comment, and go to the sign-ups channel and make a sign-up with your name, gender, and image of your character, of course. Those 3 things are like the main things you need for your sign-up to count, but if you want to add more things, then I can't stop you. That'll actually give you more of a chance of joining. When sign-ups start, you'll have 10 days until sign-ups end, so on August 28th, you'll have no chance. So for now, I'm Counter, and this has been the Point Season 1 summary! Oh yeah, you know those replacements I've briefly mentioned? Yeah, because of their resilience, I told them that they were going to be automatically Season 2 contestants. That is not a joke. Okay, bye.
How?